I wanted to be a photographer, and I was hanging around lots of photographers, and all my friends were sort of artists or in wanting to be artists or wanting to be in bands and stuff.
I think I've always known I wanted to be some kind of writer or some sort of creative profession. I just didn't know exactly what that would be.
I think I always knew that it wanted to be something else for me, because we were from a very working class rural area where expectations aren't high. When up until the age of 12, I wanted to be a chef on freighters just to kind of get away, go somewhere else.
So Mum and Dad were very suburban, and I just knew that I didn't want to have that life. It wasn't that I wanted to be a filmmaker, I just knew that I didn't want to be a secretary or a hairdresser.
Say for my sister, for example, if she had ended up working in the cigarette booth at the Toowoomba Kmart, that would have been, she's made it. But I wanted something more than that.
I remember, as a kid driving around, if I ever saw film trucks parked outside a building or something, I'd get really, really excited. I wanted to be an actor. And I studied acting very briefly, and quickly came to the realisation that I was not going to be an actor.
The film industry chose me, and I know that sounds reasonably trite, but it's the truth. I didn't take a picture or look through a viewfinder of a camera until I was 23.
I studied economics and French literature, and then I basically just fell into the industry when I moved to Berlin, and my flatmate, who was a lighting technician, said, "You'd be a great production manager," and I'm like, what is that?
I then moved into a real passion for makeup artistry, but that was cut short because, like most things in this industry, I couldn't afford to sustain the career and the training. The training was really expensive.
I actually came out of the public broadcasting sector, public radio sector, and I was very fortunate to be part of that sort of post-Whitlam sort of world where there was lots of local broadcasters, and you could learn all that. You could get radio shows, and we interviewed bands, and we did live to airs, and we had that real experience of community, working in community sector.
I think you could talk about any filmmaker in the world. The most important step in their filmmaking career is probably the first one.
I think network building is very important, but trust is what this industry is about. Faith, trust, maintaining relationships with people is actually what it's about.
Can I get you a cup of tea, perhaps?
Oh, thank you, Vicky.
It's not about how many films you make, it's about your sort of self-discipline, that you're not sort of putting shit out there that's not ready.
You have to sort of start a brand for yourself.
Just that we had developed a reputation as the go-to guys for horror, and maybe an inkling that we could write fast.
If you ever saw our resume, it is thick with weird little jobs. Where a writer makes their living is stuff that's never made.
I think that it's important to attach yourself.
I still believe in order to make films, you have to have something to say.
It's like being at an orgy. The shy one's not going to get anywhere. You have to dive in and really reveal yourself to each other.
Then I would say go and find your favourite Australian film directors if you're in this country. Go and second have a cup of coffee. Talk to them. Talk about their journey.